They're just too strong. Like, ZCOM just developed way too fast. A lot quicker than I expected. So, do that. Zombies are starting to die out now, which is not something I'm particularly excited about. I'm hoping that all that comes in handy. So, the thing is that I cannot for the likes of me figure out the issue. Can't tell if any zombies are moving to Greenland. The only thing I can think of is increase their severity more with more symptoms. That's about the only thing I can think of. I'm trying my damnedest to kind of overwhelm them, but it's not really coming in handy. They're gradually fighting back. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they're trying, but they're just getting too overwhelmed. It's also not helping that ZCOM just continuously builds up here. Trying to think what else I could do here. I guess I can... no, Australia is no longer good to go there. I'm trying to think what else I could do here. It looks like Peru's getting overwhelmed. Now it's getting overwhelmed anyway. But all these ZCOM bases now. Armed gangs raid ZCOM in Germany. Armed gangs launch major raid on ZCOM facilities. Losses sustained significantly damage ZCOM ability to respond to the zombie threat. That's good to hear. Use that to our advantage to immediately get them going. Hoping now they're gonna fight back like I need them to. Okay, Peru and Germany seem to be dealt with. New Zealand, how are you doing? Like, I think everyone has been basically sorted out. All the countries that are still a thing. Like, look at all these countries that are dead now, and the ones that are still alive. The only ones that are still alive now are the ZCOM bases. So that's our main focus. New Zealand is going down, I think. Morocco's still unaccounted for. Peru seems like it's going down. Canada, yeah, still an issue. Germany looks like it's going down, so that means I think we should just worry about Canada now. Because it looks to me like everyone else is getting overrun, except Morocco. Morocco and Canada, from the looks of it. But we do have an issue, and that's that it doesn't look to me like we're gonna have a whole lot of zombies left. This may be my last push here, to be quite honest with you. I don't think this is gonna get anywhere here, because for some reason I cannot get Morocco and Canada going. I'm doing the best I can, but they're just defending themselves too much. ZCOM has been destroyed in Germany, though. And unfortunately, they only gave me one DNA point. But at least we got rid of one. But the unfortunate truth is that these other two countries are just not... ZCOM was just able to spread too fast. But the good news, however, is we actually did get very close to beating them. Peru, Canada, Morocco, and New Zealand were all that were left. Odds are New Zealand and Peru are going to be gone themselves, from the way things are looking, because they're having difficulty fighting back themselves. Peru, it looks like they're fighting back a bit more, but it looks like they're struggling quite a bit. Um, unless I get any DNA points, I think this is going to be game over. Because this game is just not giving me any more of them. I don't think those DNA points in the beginning really helped me. That's the thing. Yeah, the zombie threat to Morocco is over and allocates more resources to expand the ZCOM project globally. Basically, ZCOM is now becoming global, so... And now we're running out of zombies, so yeah, that's game, guys. But hey, can't say we didn't try. But that was the coronavirus. So what are we going to do next time? Well, as you can see, there are the coronavirus-specific virus genes here. Active abilities cost less DNA to use. You got that. Increases the chance of a zombie victim becoming a zombie. Reduces zombie rate of decay in hot countries. Slightly decreases the speed at which zombies decay. Infected corpses are more likely to reanimate as a zombie. You're really better just to have spliced animation. That's your best one. As for the others... There's really... not a whole lot you can go with here. You get orange, you get red, you get blue cure bubbles. The blue cure bubbles are not really going to show up, to be honest. I think you're better off going for red biohazard bubbles, to be quite honest. That'll increase, I think that'll increase the amount of DNA you get. Because if you notice, I got 8 earlier on. I believe you only get like 3 or something. Either way, it's definitely more than what you usually get. DNA, points-wise. And that was my issue, was that not only was I getting combated easily, but I ran out of DNA points. So that would solve one of the problems. Now the other problem is, I definitely think I underestimated the capacity ZCOM has. The other problem that I had was ZCOM formed in a country further away than I thought it would. And as a result, I don't think I really gave zombies time to move. I should have actually waited. If I had been able to get to Canada more quickly, I would have been able to stall them more, ZCOM more, and odds are I would have probably constrained them to the point where I was probably able to overwhelm them. But instead I kind of I had to leave Canada unchecked and allowed them to really begin spreading. So, unfortunately, I didn't account for that. I upped their strength, the zombie strength, so eventually they did get to the point where they were going to be able to defend themselves. However, I won't lie if I said I did make some mistakes. I accidentally used some DNA points on zombies, reviving zombies when I didn't mean to. That could have gone towards reanimating them in countries that I needed to reanimate them in. That was another error of mine. So the game, although it's difficult, and as you can see, it is difficult. Yeah, it's not easy. But thanks guys for watching. Next time we're gonna try again for the coronavirus. And I'm not complaining because I actually do love the coronavirus ability here, and I've been waiting a long time to actually play this. But normal is actually, even on normal, this virus is difficult, and it takes quite a bit getting used to. Another reason why is that I was very accustomed to Mega Brutal Null, and I didn't account for the infections to go unchecked as long as they did. So what I should have done is also let them kind of, the infection rate pick up more, which I didn't account for at all. I should have at least waited until long after it passed 2 million, I think. And that probably would have given at least more time for more countries to spread and all, and get the virus. But there were a lot of mistakes I made in there that contributed to this. But even then, I got very close to beating it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, despite what I went through, if I had probably had maybe 10, 12 more DNA points, I probably would have been able to just, reanimate zombies over and over again, and they probably would have had like 4 or 5 million zombies in those final 2 countries. 2 or so countries that were fighting back. And odds are it probably would have gone well. I mean, quite frankly, there wasn't that much left. Like, there were not that many more people left. Everyone else was accounted for. A lot of countries were downed. and only 2 of them were really left. However, as I said, I let them on shift for a long time, and that allowed them to kind of reinforce themselves and fight back. And that's why ZCOM is your biggest threat. Not the Cure, but ZCOM. Because they get going pretty damn fast in this game. But yeah, guys, that is it for Plague Inc. Evolved. I will see you guys next time for another edition of Plague Inc. Evolved, where we're going to continue going for the Necrovirus. There's more to this than it looks, so... And I'm not even through explaining just about everything that this thing has, so... But anyway, guys, I will see you all next time, but for now, this is SSF signing out. Sayonara, guys.